Didn't keep you waiting too long. So we're about to start the next class. We got Demon here. I think we're only missing berries by the looks of it. One, two, three, four. Yeah, just berries. I'm gonna find out what's happening there. Let me just make sure I'm spectating, because that could be a bit of a mess if I wasn't. So we're gonna spectate over there. Alrighty. Let's just see. Just finding out if berries is winning or not. Alright, just while I'm waiting to find out what's happening there, let's take a look here at the competitors for tonight. So we've got Matsuzzi there from Italy. He's going to be in the Peugeot tonight, number 27. Jacques Racing in his usual Renault Clio in the 39 car. Radtek, who we just had on commentary for the Super 1600s, he's now going to be racing in the supercars. Number 46 Peugeot for him. Demon Racer, I think he didn't completely confirm it, but I would imagine he's in the Megane again tonight, the number 69. And Berries, if he's able to join, we haven't seen him in his seat yet in the number 74. It would be cool to see him, but he doesn't even seem to be able to get into this lobby by the looks of it. So, just trying to figure out what's going on there. Okay, I don't think he's going to be able to join. So if Care Bear is around and he wants to join, you can jump back in. I'll just send you an invite. Unfortunately for the viewers, you're going to get a quick blue screen of boredom, as we call it. Just finding him there. Just letting them know. Alrighty. Okay, we're just waiting on a fifth driver now. Doesn't seem like Barriers will be able to join us. His internet is struggling once again. So I'm hoping TK Bear jumps in. That'll be a quick, easy one to get. Otherwise, it's just going to be a 4-car race, I think. Still no movement there of anyone joining. Let's hope that we get somebody. For anyone watching on the stream, feel welcome to write some stuff on the live chat. Let us know what you think. Cheer on your favorite drivers if you've got any. Just waiting for some movement. I'm just going to jump in on a chat quick. Sorry if I go silent for a moment or two. Apologies for that, guys. Some of the guys are not to be found. This is what happens when things are live. We might have to go here with a 4-car race, which is going to be unfortunate. We like to have the maximum amount of cars on screen as we can. Alright, some of the guys are just telling me they're ready. We're still missing the one though, unfortunately. But by the looks of things, unless I get a message now to tell me otherwise, I'm going to hit the go button. Alright, in we go. You can see there the flags, the nationalities of our drivers there on the left. So we're in Belgium. Unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, our first video was named wrong. It said Portugal, but Metit is actually in Belgium. An older rallycross track that used to be on the World Rallycross calendar. Obviously the latest one is Spa, but it wasn't released with this game. So it's quite a technical track. We've got a couple of corners here that catch you off, even in the slower cars. If you saw us earlier in the Super 1600s, those are front wheel drive cars, and are quite a bit slower than these ones. So for guys to be getting terminal damage in those, it just shows you how tough the track really is. These supercars have 600 horsepower, and I'm not sure the exact specs, but it accelerates faster than an F1 car does, so there's a lot of speed to mess stuff up with in this race. Not sure who's in that white car on the left. It's the seat. Oh, it's Care Bear. Care Bear did join. 2, 3, 4. So who did we lose? Nobody. We got everybody in. Oh, he made it just in time. Good on you. So Care Bear is in the car that Berries should have been in, but the white livery. So we got a 5-car lineup here now, which is nice to see. Number 13 of TK Bear there, in that seat on the right. So Jacques gets off to a really good start there. Just adjusting my camera, sorry about that. So that's Demon, seems to have gone off into the wall. TK Bear winning this race at the moment. Jacques there in second place. Ratek having taken his Joker, he's out in third, so that's good for him. Now if he can put in some good times, he might catch these guys in the front. Remember, we just saw TK Bear run this track in the Super 1600s, so he's familiar with the track, I'd say now. Not so familiar with the car, but doing a great job at the moment. Jacques there just getting his joke out of the way, so he comes out ahead of Mark Ratek there in third place. Very sideways from Jacques there. I'll just see if I can see on board with him for a bit. Not sure what that was. Sorry about that. I messed up my settings. Just got to get used to this. Oh, an upside down from Jacques. He goes on his roof there. Off far in the grass and stuff there. That's put Demon right behind Jacques now. Remember Demon having that... Ooh, is that Jacques or Matsutsi? It must be Matsutsi going into that barrier there. He's at the back. So, two Renaults here racing each other. They are different Renaults actually. The front one with Jacques in the green colors, that's the Renault Clio, quite a bit smaller than the one behind with Demon. Demon racing in the Megane. Much longer wheelbase car. Sort of driver preference, what you prefer. If you prefer a shorter wheelbase or a longer wheelbase. So remember that damage all those guys were getting, and that stays with you now for the whole event. You got to try and get your car fixed before the next round. So some of them might struggle now with that damage they picked up. Let's hope it was just cosmetics and not like the engine and the turbo and all that stuff. Just in the service area, so what they're likely doing right now is they're just fixing up the cars, making sure that they're not completely trashed when they come out on track. I reckon Matsutsi must have picked up a bit of damage there at the back. We didn't get to see much of him in that race, but that's gonna probably hurt him for another race or two if he picked up significant damage. He's gonna have to try and get that sorted before we get to the finals. And Kebe probably adjusting his setup. He likes to adjust his ride heights and diff settings and all that stuff. He's a bit better than me when it comes to doing his setups on cars. I kind of just go with default settings. Alright, so Jacques squarely in the middle on this one. It's his car we're behind, that little Clio. So that's Matt sending it into that first corner again. He comes out in front. Matsutsi running a bit wide. They're probably touching the wall a bit. So we're following Ratek now, who's in second place. He's managed to get past Jacques, following Matt, who's in front of them, or TKB leading the pack. This looks like it's going to make for a good fight if they can all hold on. Just see Mark making some moves here. He's gonna try around the outside here for a move. No, he cuts back to the inside. Very dangerous section here. Matt wasn't... Ooh, there he has contact, I think, on that wall. The wall touching the door there, sending his car into a spin. Him and Jacques opting to go with that Joker lap now. That puts Jacques out ahead of Matsutsi, but Matsutsi gets through on TKB. So Matsutsi's still not done his Joker, same with Mark here, who we're on board with. So that's probably going to let TKB through if he doesn't make a mistake beforehand. Let's watch Matsutsi here for a bit. So Jacques just running a bit wide there, Matsutsi following him, and TKB going into the back of Matsutsi as well there by the looks of it. A very tough corner to get right. Wouldn't be surprised now if Matsutsi picks up a puncture or something from that going into the wall. So that's going to make his race a lot harder. But the guy to watch at the moment, that's Radtech out ahead. Hasn't taken his joker yet, but with this clean space and not too much pressure on him, he might be able to hold on to this right till the end. We're on the last lap now, so he just needs to get his joker right. He seems to have a good line going in. That's very good. And he's out ahead and over the line by the looks of it. So first place for him. Jacques finishes in second. Third place goes to Demon Racer. Matt probably getting a bit more contact there at the end than he would have wanted. That put him in fourth place. Matsutsi's struggling there. I imagine his car has got quite hefty damage, so his strategy now is going to have to be getting it as repaired as possible before we get to the finals, because you don't want to do 6-lap races at the end that matter with a broken car. So just on a loading screen here. Alright. Qualifying 3. So qualifying, if you are new to Rallycross, it's a 4-lap race. Unlike the finals and the semi-finals, those are 6-lap races, a bit longer. Other than picking up damage in this game or getting a puncture, game doesn't seem to give you that much tire wear. So it's not like Project Cars, which we also run races on. That game is a bit more heated on like your tires. You need to save them a bit. Your engine as well. Easy to blow an engine like some of us were doing in our last race. I think we were on Spain for that one. Okay, so we're on the line up here. We got Jacques in that 39 Clio again. You just see Radtech's number 46 and they're off. Unable to see who got the best sort of start there, but Radtech up the inside again, so Radtech holds on to that first spot. I think Demon Racer running wide at the back because he's no longer in our screen there. Radtech making some space there between the cars, which is good for him. Let's hope he can hold on to it. Jacques trying to close him down. We actually have Matsutsi right behind Jacques, so he must have got his car in a better working state during that interval between the qualifying rounds. Just running a bit wide there, we can see Matsutsi at the back. So Matsutsi also in a Peugeot like Mark out in front. It is a pretty good car in this game. It's very popular amongst drivers. So Demon Racer just on the tail here of Care Bear. Very wide exit there to that last corner. So final lap now for Radtech. He's still holding on. Looks like he's using the same strategy he was using earlier. He just needs to nail this Joker lap now, and then he should come out in front. But it's all down to this last lap Joker. Jacques sending it into that last corner. He's going to try his hardest, but it's not enough. and Ratek through to first, Jacques in second. Matsutsi, he gets out of that Joker in third and holds on. TKB in fourth, and Demon Racer over the line in fifth. So it's just loading now into the next round of qualifying. I believe it'll be the fourth round. And there it is, fourth round of qualifying. So the cars line up now on the start line. Jock sitting second from the right. That's Ratek on pole there in his Peugeot. Been doing well. That's 2 wins in qualifying for him. Jacques off to a good start by the looks of it, but Ratek up that inside line again, he holds on. So he's been getting good starts, Ratek, holding on to that position. Kebe squeezed into second place, so let's see if Kebe can get a bit of a better result like he did that first go round. Matsutsi dropped off the back there. He might have had some contact, might have hit the wall or something. Demon trying to hold on to the back of these 3 guys. Demon opts to take the Joker behind Jacques there, also taking the Joker on the first lap. So Jacques hoping with his clean air now ahead of him, he can put in a good lap or 2, and he's obviously going to hope that if he is putting in faster laps that the next car ahead of him takes the Joker soon as well so he can get through. But if I were the 2 front cars, I would leave that Joker till the end. Ratek's strategy's been paying off for him each time, yes, so he'd be it'd be a very odd thing if he changed it. I doubt he is going to, but let's see what TK Bear does. I would do the same as Ratek though. He's just get some air there after clipping those barricades there on the side. So Matsutsi threw on Demon Racer, but I think that's just because of the Joker lap. Maybe Demon Racer picking up some big damage in the Joker lap. You don't know. Ooh, clips the wall there. You see sparks flying off the car. You got to be very careful with how you do hit the walls in this, because it's very easy to get a puncture. And once you get the puncture, it's pretty much undrivable in this game. Ratek, there goes Jacques over, no, not Jacques, must be Matsutsi or somebody there that they've overtaken. Ratek just messing up his Joker there, which lets Jacques slip through, so that's the only downside to having that kind of a strategy, is it's all in that last Joker. Gotta remember with the Joker only taking it once, you start getting used to the normal lap, but the Joker you only get to do once a race, so sometimes very difficult to find the right line there until one of the last sort of races. You can see there, that's why Demon fell so far behind. He has a front left puncture there, which is really not what you want in these cars. That just sends you spinning into more walls, so he'll probably have quite a lot of damage going into the semi. Let's hope he has enough time to fix it. Alright, so this will be the semi-finals, and it's just popped up. So the guys are in the service area repairing their damage. Radtech would have picked up a little bit as well on that final Joker. So he needs his car to be tip-top for the next race if he wants to win this semi. TK there, he's readied up as well. Demon Racer got a lot of damage to repair, so he's probably thinking now as he's doing repairs, what can he afford to not repair? It gets to that sort of stage where you got to say, can I not repair the exhaust, or can I not repair, is it worth leaving the gearbox, or there's a couple things you got to make sacrifices on when you've picked up so much damage. Right, we go to the finals formation on the start line now. So this is Jacques on the front by the looks of it. Yeah, Jacques on front on the outside, and we got Radtech on the inside on the front there. Just behind them, you can see there, you got TK in the middle. So Jacques off to a good start, Radtech up his inside. So I think Radtech's going to get a good start here again like he's been getting. So that is what he wants. Jacques right on his tail though. Can see Jacques decides he doesn't want to take the Joker first lap. He's going to try and stick behind Radtech for as long as he can. So this might apply a bit of pressure to Radtech, make mistakes, you never know. Matsutsi in third there because TK took his Joker. So side by side, a bit of a drag race here, but Jacques probably backs down a bit. Take their line through there, very dangerous set of corners. So Jacques obviously believes he's a bit faster. He takes that Joker to hopefully get clean air, but it puts him behind Matsutsi. So he tried, Matsutsi runs wide, so Jacques straight through into his position again. Matsutsi the only one from mid-grid not to have jokered yet, so and it sounds like he's got a puncture too, so I think that's the end there. It just blew there. You can see he's going to go straight into a wall. He does clip the wall, but now he's blocking Care Bear a bit. So Care Bear through, Matsutsi taking the Joker, but that's pretty much his race done. He's going to come fifth, I imagine, for that one, unless anyone else gets even more damage. Radtech on the fourth lap now, he's still firmly in that first place. He just needs to hold on right till the end again. Everyone else having Jokered apart from him. He's just got to decide now, is he comfortable to take that Joker on the last lap, or is he going to take it before, and then if he does make a mistake, try and find the time. He's got TKB here in the seat with Demon Race a bit further behind. Wonder what's going on with him. Also a puncture. So at the back here, back two cars, it's Battle of the Punctures. You can see how horrible a puncture is, how it just sends you in circles. He's actually got two punctures on his right, so that's a little worse than Matsutsi. Matsutsi might overtake him, and he does. Matsutsi up to fourth. So Jacques managing to get out ahead of Ratek. Ratek opting to take the Joker a lap before the end. So it's a battle now. They're coming up to a car with a puncture. Hopefully this doesn't affect them too much. Very good fight here. Ratek gets through, and he clips the back of that car that they're lapping, and that allows Jacques to squeeze up again. So Jacques winning the semi, Ratek in second, TKB in third, Matsutsi in fourth. Looks like Demon probably retired. You can check his car there on the side of the track. So lots of action there at the end. Ratek made the move, got through cleanly, and was looking for the win there, and then just this back marker with a puncture slowing him up, and a little bit of contact losing it for him there. But that's the semi, so into the final we go, and let's see who wins here. So the driver's just in that service area again. We know what happens in there by now. Everyone just repairing their cars. Okay, this is the final. Jacques up on that inside line now. Let's see if he can hold on to it like Ratek's been managing to do for most of the races. Ratek on the outside. Is he going to go for around the outside? We don't know. We'll see now. And they're off. Ooh, Jacques going backwards there. We're unable to see exactly what happened, as that's the view that the game gives us off the start. But that's put Jacques in fourth place there. Okay, up to third now after that mistake there by Demon Racer. Demon Racer's boot looked like it's open. I think it is. So he'll be losing all that shopping that he had in his boot. You can see it flapping there. That's quite funny. So his boot hanging wide open there. Matt, though, not sure what happened to him. He's just taken his Joker now. We got Ratek there in first place. I think he got out ahead of all that chaos. So his car shouldn't be too damaged. He should be able to put in laps now. It's looking like a good race for him if he can just hold on to it. Matsutsi there in second place, so luck going a bit more his way by the looks of it. Jacques, though, having done his Joker, so if he can put the laps together, it's still possible he can catch these guys, especially if they make mistakes on that Joker. Just Mark sending it into that final corner there. Matsutsi with sparks and stuff flying off there. He probably just made contact as we swapped across. He's got Jacques right on his tail. Remember Jacques having taken that Joker already. Ooh, and into a spin there, Matsutsi. not what he wants, especially as he's not taken his Joker. He'll likely end up with a puncture now. I think he already has, and he has. There, we can see it. So that allows TK Bear through as well, and unless Demon's picked up a puncture again, he'll probably find his way through. So the battle to look at now at front is Ratek. He's a long way ahead, but we all know if you pick up a puncture, you make a mistake, that can be the end of your race. But he does a beautiful Joker lap there, and now he just has the normal standard lap to run for the last lap. You can see Jacques just coming around that last corner, so not too much pressure on Ratek. If he just holds it together here and keeps his head on straight, he should be looking at the win. TK Bear there, holding third place, no punctures, which is good to see. Coming to the final corner now, he sends it into that last corner. And over the line he goes for the first place win. Jacques goes over in second. TK Bear, we see him go around that last corner and he gets third. Demon Racer here sending it into that last corner as well, coming out of there in fourth. Matsutsi though struggling tonight with punctures. We all know how that feels if we've raced this game before. Punctures are not what you want. It basically makes it impossible to compete, so tough luck for him. But very well done to everyone in general. Well done to Ratek, taking his first win so far on Dirt Rally. Maybe we'll see some winning from him in the Rallycross League on Project Cars 2, Rally Fighters. So well done, guys. It's just continuing in a few seconds. Some people like to look at what they look like at the end of a race. They like to check themselves out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's been some pretty good racing, and we'll see you tomorrow for the GT3 series that we run on Project Cars 2. Good night everyone.